Hey guys, Scott Adams here again. So today I wanted to talk about some questions that come up quite a bit. Now, I think if you go out and look online or read, you might find that the rules for most of the monitoring programs around chargebacks are that if your account has less than 100, you don't have to worry about it, right? Everything that's always like 0.9 and 100 chargebacks. But here's the problem. So those are correct. Obviously, those are the rules. But your chargebacks also count against not just your account, but they count against your acquirer's account and your ISO's account. And they have to monitor their chargeback rate and their chargeback counts across their merchant base. Plus, you have to remember that each of your accounts, it's almost like having a loan. Whenever they underwrite you, not that different from a mortgage. So what they're doing is, in a way, they're giving you a credit line to process. And, I think what many merchants don't realize is that if you go out of business, the ISO or the acquirer, somebody in the chain above you, they're going to have to do all those refunds and pay all these costs. That just doesn't go away. And so what oftentimes happens is that, you might have under 100 chargebacks, but the people that gave you that merchant account, allow you to process, are seeing the chargebacks and they're seeing them go up. And maybe you've not been processing for very long, and all of a sudden you have 20 chargebacks. Even if the percentage isn't high, that's still kind of odd. And so it feels risky. And so the risk departments of these organizations are going to look at this and say, well, does that indicate more risk? Or, is this an emergency? Does this look like you're going to go out of business, or you're doing something wrong, or this is fraud? And so, although the rules might say under 100, you can't assume that that's the case with your provider. And that's why the relationship with your providers, your merchant account providers, your ISO, your agent, is super important, right? I always remind merchants that they want to actually talk to their agent, talk to their ISO, talk to their acquirer, and tell them what they're doing. If you're starting a new marketing campaign, if you've launched a new product, and try to make that a partner-like relationship, not just a vendor, because they can do so much good and help you navigate the payment space, or they can cause you so much trouble if things go wrong. We help with those kind of things a lot at Fraud Deflect, but we're always encouraging our merchants to really have a good relationship with their vendors and treat them like partners, especially your payment processor. And thus, that $100 number, it might be in the regulations, but that doesn't mean you don't have to think about it. So, every chargeback is an opportunity. There's a reason that happened. So figuring out why and stopping those from coming in is super important, really, at any size, at any level. So I hope that helps. Thanks.